The red light is on. I'm staring at it extra hard to make sure that is in fact true, so we don't have a repeat of last time. Anyway, hi. Um, Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV for patch 6.2, Buried Memory. We are jumping into the MSQ, right into the MSQ. It is currently 6:46. I woke up early for this shit so I can do it before work. Something that we should talk about before we get started is, well, firstly, I didn't do a reaction for the trailer when it came out, because when it came out, I had like an hour before work, and I was like, shit. It's gonna be all over Twitter, I've gotta watch this now, and I was just like, fuck, I'm just gonna watch it. So I did, and the trailer was fucking hype. I really wish I could have recorded it, but I just didn't have the time. The next obvious thing is, if you take a look at Allah, you might realize fairly quickly that he looks a little different. Mainly in his skin tone. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. That's right. He is Sunseeker for the time being. Now, this is sort of a trial process, and I'll explain why this is happening. First of all, his hair looks different because time has passed and the dye is coming out of his hair. That's why that looks different. But why did I change not only his skin color, but his race? I changed his race from Mooncat to Suncat because I don't know if you've taken a look at Mooncat skin tones recently. Unless you want something on the gray scale between white and black, you're not gonna get much. So that's why I changed him to Suncat. The reason why I changed his skin to tan is something personal. Over the last year, I should state that I myself, in real life, am a person of color. I am an Indigenous American and a Native American, and so my skin is darker. You know, I've been feeling more attached to that and been learning more about my culture recently. You know, so for a while now, I've been thinking about maybe changing Allah's skin tone to reflect that. Like I said, this is a trial process just because some of his lore is tied to the fact that he is a mooncat. His real name, Vana Espira, I believe it was. That is a mooncat name, and I'd have to change that. Also, another thing to consider is that Jess, who plays Erebus Morn, Allah's twin, also has a decision in this factor, and they too, in real life, is a person of color. And so I've talked with them about that, and right now, both of us are not sure. We're both very attached to our boys and the way they look, and so when I look at him right now and the way he is, I still see Allah, obviously, and that took a lot of tweaking. I couldn't use the hairstyle I wanted to just because, I don't know, I want to grow out his hair, but so much looked different all at once that I was having a hard time registering him as Allah in my head. So, like I said, this is a trial period. He could very well return back to Mooncat. I have many other alts now that are people of color, so I'm not wanting for that self-representation, I suppose. But I think Allah looks good. He looks good currently. But like I said, we'll see if this change sticks. Another thing is like the second I did this change, I was like, God damn it, I miss the fangs. I miss the fangs so much. And I actually also rather like the Moon eyes. I love Mooncat eyes. They're so adorable, and he has a very adorable personality. And there's already 2 Suncats in the Scions, so we need Mooncat representation a little bit. I tried going for a darker tone on Mooncats, and just... You can, but in most lightings, unfortunately, it really washes out the color of their skin, and they just look gray, and I just was not a fan of it. But here we have a nice, warm skin tone that I was happy with, so... Just say it once, say it a million times, this is a trial period, we'll see how long this lasts, but... Just wanted to address that before we start. Now that we have, let's properly get started. Alright, Varshan. In search of Astasha. Ah, excellent timing, just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. They have completed their task and are on their way with the reinforced warding scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creating an artificial atomos. All is in readiness for our journey to the void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the Great Work. Let us head there at once. To thus create a void scent, Vanish alchemists are as clever as they are bold. Our comrades are here, but the Ironworks people have yet to arrive. There you are, Allah. I present to you the fruits of the alchemist's labor. The artificial atomos. It's tiny. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its aether is practically identical to that of the original. A truly remarkable feat in a short time. In so short a time. Been a while since I've had to read out loud. Aye, our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Rhodes at Hun. I would express my gratitude to Nidana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Atomos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. Which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. Did someone say warding scales? Because it just so happens we have them. Hey guys. Right on cue. 'Tis good to see you all again. But for the President himself to attend, keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You don't mind if we come along to see you off, I hope. It's thanks to these 3 that we could finish the work so quickly. 'Twas my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with nary a hint of degradation. I don't remember his accent. As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. But enough bragging. Here are the scales. Recording on an empty stomach. I just hope that doesn't pick up too much.
Whatcha.
Alright. With these, we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. Don't mention it. Midgard Somer came to our rescue in the rift. It's the least we can do to help his children. Thank you. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you in this latest grand adventure. Wait! Nidana, is aught the matter? Before you depart, Your Excellency, there is something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. Is it big boy time? Is it big little brother time? Couldn't help but see that in the trailer. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of grand present could take so long to receive? The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that God's forsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get. But you of all people ought to know that, eh? It's gotta be big boy time. Oh, the Radiant Host has shown up. It's big boy time!
For keeping you waiting.
Vritra, I presume.
My goodness.
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye. I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
We couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both.
Is that a new face model? I don't recognize it. Then again, I guess it looks like they sort of made an older version of Vershawn. Ooh, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Just to explain my thought process briefly, when I first saw Big Boy Vershawn, I was like, so, maybe this means that Alphino and Alize will finally grow up the next time we see them. And seeing that they've possibly made a new face model for an adult aura, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't. But maybe.
'Twas our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
There is naught to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use. Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Voidsent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared. Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Vashan. Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Nay, Vashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
As you say, as you say. Go then, Vashan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well.
A new body?
While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Arzadar's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger.
Oh.
Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon. The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void. And who better to bear Hydaelyn's gift than her chosen champion?
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
And the go time music kicks in. Isn't it nice they just brought here? I love it when they just take you to the place. That's nice. Almost forgot I need to change minions. Come on out, boy. There you are. Couldn't forget you. Alrighty. The Satrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to set forth? They've upgraded the vault audience to contend with Voidsent, a task which was made easier by the surplus of broken units. One could argue that I did them a favor. For my search into Crossrift travel, this is a moment of truth. For all those who have helped us come this far, let us pray we succeed. I wish we could just talk to the Oh, there's a lot of people here. I wish we could talk to the Otomos and it just go like, oh, ha, 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 ha. I must say, I'm beginning to feel nervous. Good gods, but the treasure's here. If I were a thief, I wouldn't notice a void gate if it came and bit me in the rear. Like us, the alchemists have tremendous passion for their work. If we were to collaborate, I reckon we could achieve some great things. It's only us cheering... it's not only us cheering you on, but the alchemists of old, too. You couldn't possibly fail. An undersea vault guarded by alchemical sentries. Such a place would be an ideal proving ground for new creations. God damn it, Nero. Like every chance I get, I steer down at the recording button to make sure it's lit up.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Al-Zadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
Return of the evil goop. Alright, let's be about it.
Go. Absorb the void gate.
I was about to say, shouldn't it be bigger? And I guess it's getting big now. Oh, it's big!
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
A really hot lady, I guess. It's according to the trailer.
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
And I punch things. With my lance.
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
Are we going straight into the dungeon? Wow. Yep, here we go. Fell Court of Troya, now accessible. While the Void Gate is open, we must remain vigilant. One void sent past us is one void sent too many. I'm glad we can see you off properly, unlike when we abruptly whiskered away to the first. when you were abruptly whisked away to the first. Anyway, please be safe. To create a void set to expand the Void Gate. It's inspired ideas like this that make the impossible possible. Once we've seen you off, we'll take our leave. Wouldn't want to get in the soldier's way should it come to battle. It'll be dangerous to the Void, but you've been there before and returned safely. We have faith you'll do so again. I expect a comprehensive report upon your return. 'Tis the least I am owed for my invaluable contribution. No looking back. I shall keep my eyes ever forward and trust Razatan to my people. First time in a reflection or no, I can't say I'm feeling nervous, not after having journeyed to the edge of existence. True to our friend's word, the warding scales are eminently reinforced. We needn't fear corruption, even should we be wounded by Void Set. Let's get it. Tank, healer, DPS. Why is that menu so small? Oh wait. Ah, damn it, I forgot. I wanted to hear what what Roshan's quote would be. Press the wrong buttons. Here we go, baby! Are we gonna see any memories as we go through, or are we just going straight in? Straight in. Let's go. Still recording. Silence. There we go. Holy shit, we're in the 13th. Look alive, everybody. Ooh, trippy. Everything's all warped. Do your thing, boy. You know how we do this. Time to test your healing skills, Vishala. So far, so good. God, and we thought shit in Heaven's Ward looked like Dark Souls. Hawa! Running! Ooh. Being in this hallway might not be the best.
You underestimate me!
Good shit, Roshan. Very good, very good. First boss. It appears rats have wandered into my castle. Hello. Tear them apart if you must. Drifting ether will suffice. Interesting. Apple.
This will hurt.
That other person looked real cool before they disappeared. Something else is going to come on. Oh, more. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that seems bad. That was almost bad.
You underestimate me.
I will not hold back.
No mercy.
Oh, we had to kill some. It was just like, well, one of these is gonna go off first, right?
I will end this farce. I will not hold back.
I was about to say, Yesenian, what are you doing? That's a fucking limit break on one enemy? Oh, it's big! This feels like a DPS race.
I will not hold back. Away with you.
Woo! I'll flop my friends. I was about to say, the map says we go this way. Woo! Look at that! Damn. Take my own screenshot here. Where's the screenshot button? There it is. Need a thumbnail, people. Alright. Hello. By the sisters. That must be the castle proper. Not too shabby. In we go. Time to fight some big boys. Okay. Suspiciously empty room. Okay, it is an empty room. Oh, who's that? The painting there. Shot. I'm guessing that must be whoever castle this is. Or at least the way she used to be. Oh, hello. Interesting. This person's image is still intact. As is that one. And that one. How many people have their images intact? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5? So that's big person, and then there's 4 subordinates. The 4 fiends, maybe? Time to run. This is so cool.
Out of my way!
Trojan Bishop. Thought that was Fernandez. Fernandez? I won't remember how to say his name. I wonder if we come back to this, and that pathway will be open. Hello, Beatrice.
Away with you!
I am Troya. I was about to say that was going to be some look-away bullshit.
Out of my way!
Oh.
I will not hold back!
I wonder. Is it left, right, then middle? Uh-huh.
I will not hold back!
fray again. This is interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Wow. This is a very interesting fight. I like it. A little bit more challenging when the NPCs are telling you exactly where to go. How can this be? How could you resist my gaze? They're too strong. Someone else can devour them.
I am of the first brood!
She's quick on her feet, if nothing else. You may still be a threat. Still be a threat after that. She may still be a threat after her. Interesting way to phrase that. Do we touch the seed? I would say. What do these look like? Not Diabol! No! Hello? Ah, behind it. Pilgrim's Ascent. Pretty. Voidson appreciate flowers too, I wonder. Terraces in the sky. Yeah, more.
I am of the first brood!
Oh, I thought I was gonna leave sticky stuff. Oh, more incoming. Hang in there, Roshan, I believe. Roshan! Damn. We were doing good. Damn it.
am of the first brood!
Hey, boy. I don't think there was any way to pull less than that. Gonna have to pump all these little buffs that I can. It's these stairs, I'm noticing. She's having a really hard time dodging the panic on these stairs. Well, we killed some that time. Yeah, tight corridors are the death of trusts. His AI made him move away from one Wii, but not from another. So he just stood in it. And there's a lot of tight corridors in this place. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should see if I can't pull them into the bigger space so that people will have a little bit more, a better time dodging shit. Don't think we should have too many left. I see 3 things, 4 things, 5 things. Huh, they didn't trigger this time. I guess we killed all the mobs associated with them. One last time. Alright, we got there eventually. I sense something sinister in the air. Trapped in my own domain. No, I don't want to be eaten. Oh, I think you're about to get smoked. Beatrice.
So the gate did open again, and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels.
Bye.
I am Scarmilione, Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's Circle of Four. Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your graves.
Scarmelione. Alright, let's get it. Everybody ready? Let's go!
Your ether is mine! No mercy! Breathe deep of your death! You're mine!
Brainwash.
First brood, you must die!
Ah, gotta get knocked into a wall for that.
My blade thirsts for blood. Out of my way! I will not hold back! You underestimate me!
Ooh.
Stubborn mortal! Come, fill your lungs.
Think I'm okay? Yeah, okay. I just didn't know if they had a swiping attack in front of them.
I will not hold back.
Time to end this! All or nothing!
I will not hold back.
No mercy! Be defeated by you!
I think you will.
I will not hold back.
Hey.
Yes!
Okay, bye. Boy. Ugh. That was something. Cool dungeon. Cool bosses. Top of strike. Man, if I could fucking die this, that'd be awesome! Ah, that's so cool. I love that. Well, it is blue, which is all his current color scheme, so maybe I can roll with it. I don't know. I'd have to design a new clan. That's for later. Very interested in farming this gear though. It looks good.
This Scarmalione, he knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours, but unflinchingly consume our fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
How conscious are you guys? Do you have rational thought?
I expect some Voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
I don't know.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
Proceed with caution and pick up when we can. Don't overthink it. We'll improvise as we go along. Proceed with caution.
Sage advice, my friend. It is reassuring to have one so experienced with us. I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
Buried memory. I love the little title intros now. It seems the minions are keeping their distance for now. Let's carry on. I never dreamed I would come this far. I can't thank you all enough for your cooperation. This castle should serve as a base of operations for now. Ere we set our sights elsewhere, let's see what there is to learn here. So that was mission 1. From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites for a while. Should you leave Troya Castle, you may return here via Weaver's Warden. Additionally, you may now enter the Fell Court of Troya. Yep, okay. Gotta come back in here with Alphinaud and Alzay, see what they say, if anything. Shadow Defense. The warding scale exhibits no change. It should be safe to remain here and begin our search. But whither now? I would sense Ishtaha. Were she remotely near, but there is nothing. Might you not call to her? Let her know that you have come. Alas, this vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. For that, I require my true form. And even were it possible, the dragon's call is born upon ether. 'Tis liable to draw more Voidsent to us. I see. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we are confined to this isolated isle. I propose we begin learning what we can from the castle's occupants. An understanding of their ways may prove useful to our cause. Very well. Let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Let all remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We reconvene afterwards. This one does not but stare. Strange that some aren't hostile. This creature snarls and glares at you. it is unlikely that you will learn anything from it. Some seem willing enough to converse. Whether they are able to do so is another matter. What enticing ether you have. Give me some. Give me some. Then do you become hostile? Ah, if only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine. Fine. I'll find someone else to eat. While able to communicate, this one seems to think only of feeding. Better to take your inquiries elsewhere. Like the prevailing tongue in Northrend, the language of this world bears a resemblance to our own. It may be assumed that they share a common ancestor. Ooh, they dancing. Hello. Still recording. The mistress' eyes are beauteous, sublime. To bask in her gaze is bliss. But now she's gone. Never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders. What am I to do now? What am I to do now? The creature mutters endlessly to itself, not sparing you such as a glance. I serve. I obey. Please don't eat me. A dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. Don't know anything about. But one we caught recently, they seem to know lots. We threw them into the dungeon, but clever ones are tasty. They might have been eaten already. You've learned all you can from this white scent. If you look in the dungeon, you may be able to find the clever one it mentioned. Sleepy. I have nothing to share. While those I approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Lower rung voids tend to have lower intelligence, 'twould seem. A pity Scarmilione is dead. He was talkative at least. What of you? A clever voidsen in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this voidsen, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. To the dungeon, then. Time to speak to the Avatar. I have a feeling that Xenos' Avatar and the lady from the trailer are the same person. How that transformation takes place, I do not know. But it's a feeling I've got. And if not, one of them is our reflection from the 13th. Oh, hi. I can't survive without someone to give me ether, but where will I find a new master? Pray we caught our weekend in the dungeon before being served up to the mistress. Tenderizing, she called it. That's the way she used to like it. Woof. Bark. Bark. Bork. Yark. Woof. Though there's only one dungeon here, we call it the fourth. The mistress's orders. When the mistress is gone, and her orders with her, rats can infest this castle for all I care. No one comes and goes from this dungeon without permission. For you, though, I'll make an exception. Go on, go. Food for the mistress's consumption is kept in these cells, with the mistress devoured. We're free to help ourselves. But the clever one is strong. Another warder went in to devour the clever one, but he hasn't come back out. Yep. I mislike the feel of Livlet. Stay on your guard. There appears to be someone within. Could this be the clever void scent? Dark robe void scent. Yeah, let's having a bit of trauma here. Recognizing the thing that almost slayed his friends. That's related to the scar on his cheek, I should mention. I'll talk about that later.
You are the friend.
Bound to Xenos. You are the Void Scent bound to Xenos.
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald.
How did it come to be here?
When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
Do I get an option to answer that? The crystal. Is this what changes you back into
Is
the woman?
that Heidelin's crystal?
Yep. I was right. Hello, madam. Look at this
But
fucking
how?
Bloodborne hunter.
The light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power, There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed, it doesn't. Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature. So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
Strictly speaking, I am Allmorn. Whatever Xenos may have said, I wasn't his friend. Not to you, at least not yet. Strictly speaking, I'm Allmorn.
So, you're not a friend. Then... what is it? What is a friend?
I mean, Alla, in my canon, Alla's gotta have a notion that this is unlikely our reflection. When I served Xenos, my mind was shrouded in a haze. But one thing was always clear, his obsession with the friend. What that word means, I do not know exactly. I know only that it referred to you, and that yours was an important existence. Oh, that must be where we started, back there. Xenos' avatar, eh? What are the odds? We still know little about her, but for now, I'm glad we found someone who can do more than moan for ether. I assumed the dungeon was reserved for those intended for the mistress's consumption. It's fortunate we came here when we did, faithfully. As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. She seems different from other Voidsent, at least those we've met. And the change we witnessed, I suspect it's due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Even so, she still harbors a great deal of darkness. I'm very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. Where everything begins. Yawn. So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? We were looking for a Voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you, We are visitors to this world, and know little and less of its workings and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us about yourself. So, it's information we seek. What do you offer for help for it? I beg your pardon. Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole rule of this world you call the Void. That makes sense. Pray forgive my ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone, ether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the Void, let us do so outside. Come with me.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the Void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, Voidsent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat Voidsent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lords abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a Voidsent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am Voidsent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I have neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me Voidsent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
How about 0?
0.
meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. 0 then.
I think it's a nice name.
A name is a string of sounds. Its meaning has no bearing on my nature.
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my
That's
sister.
suspicious.
If you have any knowledge of her,
Is that
I
the thing
beg
from
you share
before?
it with us.
Oh, is that Ashdaya?
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, that's Ashdaya.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
Beginning. A curious notion in a world where all has come to an end. No one else seems to be nearby. Perhaps it was just a trick of the wind. If not is out of the ordinary, I should like to hear more from Zero. I can't imagine there are many part void sent like her who remember the world as it was. We may have subdued the void scent here, but I doubt they'll remain that way. Remain vigilant. So, interesting little tidbit of lore for Alla here. Ooh, gods. So, once upon a time, I didn't think we'd ever really get to the 13th because it was a useless void. And back then, I created some lore along with Jess. That lore being that whenever the 13th became the void, Allah's reflection from the 13th tried to rejoin with him, but wasn't completely able to, and instead became its own being, its own person, forming as a twin in the womb with him. And that's where Eri comes from. Eri is the embodiment of his 13th reflection. So there's gonna be... me and Jess are gonna have to dance around this lore. Oh man. And like, I was so proud of... we were so fucking proud of that. It was like, every time we told someone about that, they were like, wow, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, god damn it. How are we gonna deal with this now? Because I'm all but certain Zero is our 13th reflection. I feel like it's way too obvious. I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible, given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. We shall have it as soon as we've arrived. Woof, bark, orc. Am I crazy, or am I seeing a resemblance between this lady and Zero? Everyone all knows is royalty. Zero, Princess of Darkness, confirmed. I wonder if that's where the trial's going to be, down there. Uh-oh. These are playing sequence. Oh boy. Participate in battle. Let's go. Please be gentle.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
Solo, of all people, you shouldn't just be handing over your ether.
You're mine!
Still around.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Alright, so it wasn't Ishtar. That's a little comforting.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty.
So the reverse would be true here.
But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
And there she goes.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Let's go.
Every soul in this domain serves me now. Come, feast upon their flesh.
castle answers his call. We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
All that remaining ether, we're gonna run into an issue where we can't get rid of them because they keep coming back.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
Remains to resurrect them.
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless! You cannot defeat that which cannot die! Struggle and slaughter on!
This bodes ill.
Zero!
Our foe has too great an advantage.
Need some help!
We need to drag him out of this damnable beast. Quickly, stand together!
There's no end in sight. A retreat may be in order.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Shola, please.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
Girl.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
She Crystallized it?
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Let's go.
However, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn void scent into crystal.
What is this power?
Tremble before my truth strength!
Attend to the minions first. Be gone! That's far enough.
Trickery will not save.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive!
Damn it, my dots.
Enough! Enough!
Curse.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
Another debt to repay.
I must deal with you first. I'll kill you all myself!
Finally getting serious, are we? Very well. Let us return the favor.
Calculated. I meant to do that. Totally didn't think those were gonna go off.
This place will be your grave!
This is magic! We must stop him now!
Everyone, to me! Give everything you've got!
Yay!
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again! What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
So what do we do with these crystals now? I wonder if we can use these to save everybody. We'd have to heal the world first.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you for hither.
Good voice, good voice.
I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the crew's gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
His voice sounds vaguely familiar.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life.
such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
So some fraction of Asdaya is still out there. Could we use these crystals to
Are you
restore
all
her,
right?
maybe?
The Void Sense essence remains, but it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmelione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. To my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
There is nothing like the ether of a living mortal. I haven't felt so satisfied since my return. We've vanquished one of Golbez's archfiends, but 3 remain, as troublesome as this one, I expect. If Golbez has Ashdaya at his mercy, then we must find him. Hopefully Zero has knowledge that will aid us in our search. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. So, I'm going to take a small break here. come back after I rest it up a bit. Then we will hopefully finish this. Bye-bye!